So you can decorate just about anything.
when you need help.
One, 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 one. There we go. Actually, let's put this one up. No, no, no. Right here. Okay. This one, this one. Okay. Alright. Darn. Leave this one here. What up, donuts?
Build a website you love.
Okay. All right, so use this one. All right. Oh shoot. Hey Doug, I appreciate that, man. You did catch the stream. Man, I've been saying I'm gonna stream. I've been saying that since Friday, and I finally now just got on, and now that I'm here, I kind of had to like last minute change what I wanted to do, so I don't really have a plan. I think it's just gonna be kind of chill tonight, but thank you for showing up. What were you up to? Were you getting a nice pump in over at the gym? Are you still at the gym? Are you playing finals? Yeah, just kind of how it happened. It's kind of how it happened. But thank you for that sub. That's really appreciated. You didn't have to do that, but you did. I recognize that. Thank you for that, man. Yeah, anyway. I'm thinking we'll probably do something kind of simple today. It's good arm day, nice. Some chicken cordon bleu, hey, nice. Yeah, Doug is here. Yeah, he's here. We got a nice pump in over at the home gym. Yeah, man, I guess I still kind of do, but they're kind of indisposed of right now. But I still have they were my dad's old weights, and they're not like the old. They're not like the weights that are covered in the plastic, where they're just like cement covered in plastic. They're the actual like iron weights. And I actually took a wire brush, like a rotary wire brush, and I like cleaned all the rust off of them. So they're really nice now. They're not like polished, but they're just clean looking. And like, I don't want to be aristocratic about like workout equipment, but they're just really classy. You know what I mean? Just classy workout equipment. Nice to see me on. Yeah, I know. I'm finally here. Last stream was Wednesday or something. I've been kind of slacking. Not in the art duties though. I did manage to do this. I don't know if you can see that. Which, Doug, I don't know if you saw, I posted this one in the Discord. I was working on this one all day yesterday. So it's not like I haven't been doing art. I've been doing art, just not streaming. Not like lately anyway. Donuts, you already know that stuff. You saw it. But thank you. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, and you know what? Man, I don't know if I want to put this one up. Hold on. Because I might just end up doing this one instead. See if I still have it. Right. I do have it. Okay, well then in that case we're going to let me get the reference up and then I'm gonna get to Kraken. It feels legit. Yeah, the class factor. And that's kind of, it's a little bit like, I don't want to say like snobby, but like really it shouldn't matter because the weight's the weight, you know, as long as you're utilizing it in the right way, it doesn't really need to look a certain way. But to me, you know, an artistic guy, like the look of something matters. You know, when you think of a weight, when you think of a workout weight, you don't think about the cement one wrapped in plastic. You think about like an iron weight. It looks cool on camera. I mean the light. If I can get the light in the right kind of angle where it's not completely overexposing it, kind of like that. It's a little hard to appreciate in the current lighting setup that I have, but it looks a lot more, I'll say, saturated in IRL. So anyway, pumping actual iron, yeah, exactly. Okay, so let me get the reference real quick, and I'll keep on yapping.
Taking care of your money is taking care of your mental
Oh, hold on, we got
That's
ads.
why I use Sp1der.
Okay. I still got this one up, Doug. I still got this one up on my OBS. But I need to go and get the reference so you all know what I'll be coloring in this stream instead. Just give me 1 second to find it. Okay, here we go. Watchbear, I gotta check. Hey, you're good, man. Yeah, have a chill dinner, whether you're watching me or just, you know, doing something else. A good chill dinner. I'll just be here. I'm going to be coloring this one right over here. The music, yeah, and it's like kind of like chill synthwave retro style. I think we'll be coloring this one today. So let me grab it real quick. I should be working on this one. This is another one that's been sitting for a while. Okay, this is what we do. There we go. Now you can actually see it. This is what I should be. It's so big. It's like a... This one, I think, is an 11 by 14? 11 by 14? Let's get the ruler real quick. No, it's a 14 by... No. No. It isn't 11 yet. 11 by 14. This one's a 9 by 12. Nine by 12. All these are 9 by 12. Okay, so anyway. So just a real quick as an aside. Can I get it right here? Where am I? I'm right here. There we go. So this one's pretty big, but I need to get it done. This one, I think I just want to add a Kako demon right over here and then dial in these like kind of mountains over here where I want them to be standing. Other than that, I think it's kind of done. I wanted to work on this one tonight. I'm kind of tired of, you know, I've been drawing so many guys lately. I mean, they're cool and they're fun to do. I really wanted to work on this one tonight and get this one colored. But I was going through my scan copies and it doesn't look like I have a digital scan of this one. I always scan it at least once before I put the alcohol markers on there. So with that being said, well, I'm gonna have to get this one scanned and then I'll start coloring it. Hold on. So anyway, but this one I know for sure I have a black and white scan of, so I don't really mind if it gets colored. I've been putting it off. I've been kind of willfully ignoring this one just because it's a Star Wars picture and I just haven't really been in a Star Wars mood. But I think in the face of not, you know, working on the stuff I want to, I can work on this. So basically, my brain kind of shifted gears into coloring mode because I had to work on this yesterday. And so basically strike while the irons color, and we'll just work on this one for now. I'm literally going through my like done folder and there's still plenty to do, plenty of color stuff to do. And this one has been languishing for a while. But you know, part of my artistic problem is I just like black and white art. Like I don't know if I want to out and outright say I prefer it over color art, but there's just something about it where it really personally just attracts me in my eye. I like the catalog of just the black and white arts that I have. But to me, it's not 100% done until it is colored. And this is such a small picture, it's a 9x12, that I think it just needs to get colored and put into the history books and done. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, is the tape even sticking? Come on. Black and white, yeah. Well, and there's reasons for that, right? It's like our eyes are so easily attuned to just digest things that are in black and white. When you add color, like say for instance, when I add color to this, it's gonna take away, like what I say, a lot of the impact that all that high contrast black and white has. So it kind of, for me anyway, it kind of like muddles what I've already created. But I'm also not the best colorist, so that might be a factor too. Here, the good thing is so you can see his armor right over here. There's a lot of white, and so when I color this, that just means we're going to be using like probably some gray tones, if I still have any gray tones. They're like kind of dead right now, so I'll stretch them out as long as I can. We'll focus on the reds, a little tiny bit of yellow, the greens up here. Background, I'm not sure. We'll figure out some kind of like Star Wars-esque style background for that, but we'll get the markers out. My brain is still in coloring mode, so let's just get on that. Doug, do you have a favorite Star Wars character? Donuts, do you have a favorite Star Wars character? Is it this guy? Is it the other guy? Who is it? Do you have one? Or are you more of a filthy Star Trek? Ooh, a Star Trek casual instead, right? Let's get sure. Boba Fett, classic answer. It's a good answer. I've drawn the Mandalorian before. I think he's in the slideshow, actually. But yeah, very easy to do Mandalorian type shit. And see, like, even with a character like Mandalorian, like, all this, like, armor stuff, like, that's exactly what he is. He's just wearing, like, lots of reflective armor, so he gets easier and easier progressively to do. See, I guess you could say, like, the funnest part of this picture was the texturing. I got to do shiny armor, but I also got to practice doing, like, fur texture on, like, this rabbit, this very leporine looking head. So I think that was the most fun I could have had with this picture. With such a silly character. The Mando armor looks great in black and white. Yeah, I did a pencil. I did a pencil of the Mando armor. Mando is the man, though. Donuts. Are you telling me that y'all don't pick like Watto as your favorite character? Or what's the other guy's name? Figrin Dan? You don't like Figrin Dan? Okay, like classic Star Wars name doesn't really make any sense. There's like one English name kind of in there with apostrophe, like very Star Wars-esque. What? Yeah. Doug, I don't know if you've seen those like Star Wars workout kind of like they're kind of like memes. And it's like Qui-Gon, like what is it, like Qui-Gon lift and what was it, Pal Protein and Squatto and like all these like ridiculous names. Pretty good. Watto, yeah, Watto. Ben Quadraneros. Like at a certain point, I understand the humor that listing Star Wars character names just sounds like gobbledygook. Alright, let's get in here. I think we'll start off actually with the armor, so let's bust out some gray tones. No! Hold on. Okay, got that out of there. Start. Thank you, Donuts. we had a battle droid in here. Start. You're bad with the lore, yeah, because there's so much, and some people just like go nuts over how much they love the lore. The lore is the lore. Okay, let's go right here. Sorry it's taking so long to get to this point. We're finally getting there. I'm thinking we'll do a warm gray with him, so let's just jump in there. Yeah, the character lore can even be like a little bit, dare I say, intimidating for some people. Alright, let's get into coloring mode. beautiful piece of black and white art, but we have to say goodbye. We're coming to the end of the year. Coming to the end of the year, we got to get as much art as we can get done now. I was going through my like kind of like done folder and my half done folder, and it's like, yeah, I just need to like sit down and color some more things. Let's see right here. Just a very, very light. You can actually see it on the camera. Just a very, very light sheen of gray on the armor. And then we're gonna come back in with like a little tiny bit of a kind of a, it's not quite a baby blue, but it's a very, very light greenish blue, and we'll add that. That one's a pretty good one too, I'm thinking. You rarely watch TV or movies. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Maybe it doesn't interest you. Do you read books? You read books? You read comic books? You listen to audiobooks as you're lifting. Right? Some people do that shit. Actually, I'm also not really much of an audiobook guy. I just don't listen to audiobooks. I'll read a book. I just don't listen to audiobooks a whole lot. I was even like, as you know how exciting I am, I was even thinking about maybe like doing a stream where I just like narrate or read something. I was thinking about that too. It's like, that's probably the most exciting thing you could have thought cooked up in your brain, Sp1der, doing a book reading stream. But I have seen, like, that's the thing, I've seen some people doing that on Twitch. Book reading streams. You can believe that. Okay. So. Let's go down here. Thankfully, there's just enough ink still left in this particular gray pen. I can comfortably do a little bit more of this art. Because Inktober slayed my gray tones. Okay, I'm thinking maybe this should add a little bit of dark. Is it too dark if I add this? Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I'm thinking maybe we'll go here and do that. And go back over with the shadow. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Ever so lightly, just very, very lightly adding in the impression of a shadow. Here. See, this is one of those gray tones that got slayed by freaking Inktober. Hey, what the heck is that? Is that a biscuit I see? What's up, man? I'm sorry I wasn't able to attend yesterday's stream as much as I wanted to. I was way too busy enjoying my Saturday night, doing some other stuff, man. But I did watch the VOD. What's the VOD? It looked like a good time. But Biscuit, I hope you're doing well. I feel like now that you're in here, I should call you a legend. Hello, legend! My Biscuit impression. Hello, fellow legend. Oh, you're doodling? Nice. By the way, Biscuit, to answer your question. So that's airbrush, because I know I think it confounded you a little bit on stream yesterday, but yeah, all this background, that's airbrush. This guy right here is markers, Copics. This is all airbrush. Just to like clear up the confusion going on, you know. Art inspired. Hey, nice, I dig it, man. Oh, your positivity is a little infectious. Careful what you do with that positivity there. Don't want to be spreading that around too much. I'm joking, man. Oh man, it looks a lot. That picture I kind of had to take on the fly. It looks a lot better in real life. Got any ideas for a subject there, Doug? Got a subject in mind? And Biscuit, what you working on? I know you said you're doodling. You got anything is it more sketch cover stuff? I love that you're doing sketch covers. I have like so many sketch covers over here, but I haven't been really touching them. I've just been kind of working on just random pictures and shit like that. It's my grade 5. Okay, let's... Taco. You're working on Taco already, dude. There's a month. You have a month, man. Let's see how much I like this. It's alright. Just add a little bit of posterity here and there. Oh, you came in. Hey, thank you for that. It's a very, very humble, very quiet stream. I don't usually go this late, but thanks for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. For the next draw, for sure. Hey, you're good, Doug. You get that chicken cordon bleu in the meantime. It's golden hour. The first hour after you work out is the most processing your body will do of the proteins after workout. So golden hour, you gotta get your proteins in now. Gotta get in now. Quick and efficient, bro. Using the quick and efficient terminology in this game. I try to be quick. That's something about you, Biscuit. You got a pretty good turnover rate. You're always getting the arts done. You know, and me, it's like I let this languish for, you know, like weeks, if not months, and then because I'm working on other stuff, I'll get bored and I'll work on something else. But I also don't like coloring as much as you. You like to color. I just like doing my lines, honestly. That's my favorite part is the lines. I can color, it's just I'm not quite as good at it. Let's get a little bit down here. Oh, Wolf is here. What up, man? Feeling anabolic, nice. Quiet, humble, yeah, that's me. Quiet and humble. Yeah, let me see. I think I think I can reciprocate the biscuitry that's going on. It's my biscuitry. There we go. Yeah, well, we're just chilling here working on the freaking green rabbit guy again. That's not Bucky O'Hare. But how are you doing? You having a good one so far, Wolf? Ooh, Namor. Ooh, Sp1der. Nice. How's that going? Are you still playing with Vason? He was here a couple streams ago. Is Vason still playing? Yeah. Good to hear. I hope the submarining goes good. I hope Namor's a fun character to use. Definitely one of those guys you wouldn't think would be in like this uber popular Marvel game, but he is, and I dig it. Definitely has kind of more of a wild man look with the hair and everything. First bread at Harvest Fest. Hey, you're good donuts. At least I'm bread. Yeah, we're not watching any like paranormal ghost videos on this stream right now, Biscuit, so we'll have to save that for a different time. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this green. So we got a moss right over here, but we have this really light one here. How about this? Green. Let's see what they look like. You feel called out a little. Yeah, it can be a little freaky depending on, you know, like what it is, but for sure. Doug with the hydration. Oh man. All I got with me right now is I got a little bit of soda pop. A little soda pop. Which tastes just as good. I'll have to rain check on that water. I got it around here somewhere. It's just a Sprite. Is that the green we want? Very. Let's see what the moss looks like. This is gonna be really, really dark. Okay, yeah, that might be too dark. Not bad. It looks good down here, but a little too dark. Let's move on over to apple. That's better. I think this might be as good as we're gonna get. So we'll flat him with the apple. Flat him out with the apple green. Sprite? Yeah, like I think probably the fruity soda, like orange Fanta. I drink a lot of Gatorade. I like Gatorade a lot when I'm not drinking soda. I actually don't drink that much soda. So we can get in there. What I mean, I looks like I did the head decently good. He just, you know, it's still a giant rabbit head, so it just looks kind of silly. With the coiffed hair up here. Yeah, not sponsored. Why is that, Biscuit? Why are you not sponsored? You're a big enough art streamer. You're working on it. I know you're working on it. Doug, the number 3, you were at one place in time, you were the number 3 Giga Chad. You were the 3rd Giga Chad in line. It's like kind of an internet celebrity. Big enough? Yeah, big enough. No, Biscuit, I don't gotta tell you like how it is, like with the traditional arts on Twitch. It's actually a little bit lean. Like there's still plenty of people doing it, but there's lots of people doing just like large canvas style painting and all kinds of shit, you know. But for more like contained line art, comic art, there's not like this whole like swath of people. We're a little bit more niche, you know, because everyone's doing, you know, anime girl art on Twitch. I saw that, Doug. I tested it. It's true. It's true. The oil paints, yeah. And there's like, don't get me wrong, there's people producing some really good stuff on like giant canvases and shit like that. But a lot of those streamers are also like really laser focused and really quiet. So it's a very different viewing experience, at least for me, from what I've seen. Like if you want to like be like a snob and say like more serious art, you know, because comic art already has a reputation of being like, I don't want to say cheap, but just kind of like a lesser art form than something like some fancy oil painting. But I think that's a little bit more matter of perspective. That's not really what I think, but I think you know what I'm saying, right? Character art and print art and stuff like that. Sexy animated art. Yeah, that's like probably 90 or 95% of the art category. I think they got unlocked. Thanks, Wolf. I'm glad you still use that one. I need to come up with some more redeems, which I've been meaning to do. I know I keep saying that, but I've been getting really busy, and I know I just need to sit down and really just work on stream a little bit. And Toad will be sticking around. Of course, right? Nostalgic? Hey, if I'm making a nostalgic vibe, then you know I think good. Although, does that just mean I'm not like cutting edge? I'm not hip and with it. I'm just like nostalgic and like comfortable. I don't know. And maybe more about the actions really. Home guard, yeah. Yeah, Biscuit. Yeah, you're good, man. Would you believe me if I told you I'm a little shy too? I talk a big game. I think me and you both do that. Like we're both yappers. We're both very keen at yapping on online, right? I can be kind of shy if you're getting to know me, but I can open up and start cracking the funnies and shit like that. But no, I like posting in your Discord. And you post in mine, so it's reciprocated, man. Thanks. I got it's a very small, very humble Discord, so I appreciate that. I'm just a small fish in a very, very big Twitch ocean, man. And it's nice hanging out with people in a creative community, like I've been saying all in Inktober. You know, I don't think I gotta go on ad nauseum about that. It's nice having you here. It's nice checking out your streams, hanging out. It's like what I say, art. And I think I said this last stream too. It's a mountain, right? And instead of just like kicking people down, it's like there's room for everyone at the top. Let's help each other up there. Do your Discord, do your Twitch. Try to be humble. You know, easy shit, right? Brave introvert, shy extrovert. I hear that, man. I think I take that a little bit as compliment. I still fool around with my VHS tapes, man. You know, I got my VHS tapes right over there, right behind me. I just got that classic vibe. Thank you, Doug. If I got that classic vibe, I appreciate that. Not everyone can have, everyone's too busy living this like fast-paced, breakneck speed, hot 1 minute, and then, like lifestyle. Class can be a little hard to practice or even come across from in individuals sometimes. Class. Music still going? The green is a little bit more Bucky O'Hare than I thought it would be. I was hoping it'd be a little bit more kind of like the reference up there, but I don't have a green that's that pale. Really. I have this lime green. Let's see what this one looks like. Techno metal. Yeah, we play all kinds of weird stuff here. VHS, you do. Yeah, I you know what I need to do? I need to do the hallowed practice of cleaning my VHS headers here really soon. Should I stream it? That would be pretty nutty, huh? Cleaning your VHS headers on stream. What is that a flex? What a flex! Wait. Actually, this screen doesn't look that bad. This screen actually looks probably what I should have been freaking flatting him with this whole time. It's a little bit light and airy, but that's kind of what you want for flats anyway. Aesthetic content for TikTok occasionally. Yeah. A digital camera. Well, that's exactly what I'm using for my stream. This stream, the one that's looking at the artboard right now, that's a digital camera that I've just had for forever, really. That's why I can, zoom in and zoom out and, control the exposure rate. Like that. Depressing songs, yeah, just a smidgen of the depression songs, just to keep me in line, just to keep me humble. You have too many. I got my cards right over here. I try to open them, every now and then. Do like a little card opening stream. Ripping some packs. Man, when was it? It's over a year, so maybe like a year and a half, I think. Year and a half. And that's like kind of like intermittent. Like I don't stream every day. Like you almost stream every day, Biscuit. You almost stream every day. But me, I have a much more like intermittent schedule, so I have not been, you know, streaming quite as often. I try to when I can, but I don't have a schedule, and that's probably why I'm still so small. Maybe if I actually got a schedule and stuck to it, right? That's probably a good piece of advice for myself. I've been thinking more and more about that anyway. And we probably should have been flatting him with this in the first place. Now we'll switch it back up to this green. Dang, look at how much saturation we're getting with this one over the other. Go back in here. So you can already see like it's producing a much more blended effect just by having that base coat. It just makes his head look way more saturated, but I think it's okay. We'll fix it. With legends, hey, thanks, man. So you got a very streamer-friendly job then, because you don't have any work going on in the winter, so you're allowed to just stream almost every day. So that's kind of nice. That's not so bad. It looks good. Yeah, the mogging face, man. Oh, what a Chad move. What a Chad move from a Doug. Yeah, it's getting there. I think. So what we'll do is I do have a little bit more this mossy color, and we're gonna come back in there and kind of darken out some spots. But for now, we're gonna get a little bit of blending action right here on the ear. And we'll go right on. Or orchid? An orchid? Like an orchard? If so, I can imagine how that's way more physical. And it's like you being a video game tester, it's like what a perfect like biscuit coated job, you know, a video game tester, right? Dang, dude. No, you're good. You're good. I know you got that. I know you got that French creeping in there. I kind of thought that's what it was. You're good. You're good. I actually have a couple other French-speaking viewers that are not here right now, but so I'm kind of used to it. I'm kind of used to it, man. Okay, let's go down. I kind of like a little bit of this highlight here. I'm gonna leave a little bit more. Very floppy ears. They're almost like dog ears, but they're rabbit ears. Let's see. Like his head is such an apple green, so we're gonna try our best to kind of dissuade a little bit of that. I have grayish olive and bush. There's a color called bush. Try the grayish olive. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. The hair looks good in the ear. Yeah, it looks okay. We're getting there. And then of course we'll make the neck a little bit darker because there's gonna be like an implied shadow there. So since I got you here, Biscuit. Oh, I already said it. I'm gonna place it at probably a year and a half. Probably a year and a half. And it's just been kind of like a. I mean, I'm not trying to just be like permanently like chill vibes, like small streamer all the time, but it would be nice to get a little bit bigger. But I'm just gonna try and like basically just focus on the art and stay a little humble, but also work on stream at the same time because I don't have a schedule. And if I maybe if I did, I'd be, you know, a little bit bigger. But anyway, see some of that value we're getting in there with the face. There we go. That's what we want to see right there. For the sweet season storm. Hey, nice Wolf. Namor MVP. I'm glad someone's using him. It doesn't seem like he's getting a whole lot of love on Marvel Rivals, but maybe I'm wrong. Doug, did we? Hey, when the music hits, it hits. Five years, almost 5 weeks, 5 weeknights, yeah, a week. Yeah, that's part of, like, you have to, like, honestly, I had to learn that lesson. You have to divorce a lot of your ego from yourself when you try to do something like this online. And so it kind of got to that, you know, that certain point where it reached a head, and I just figured, you know what? I am getting better artistically, and that's probably a little bit more rewarding. So we'll see. And if I get to hang out with some people and a nice community, then even better. I will just keep things chill for now, I guess. And then in the new year, I'll stream every single day. Every single day. Oh, Biscuit, you didn't have to do that, but you did. Why? No, I'm joking. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna put that towards some new markers. I freaking need them. Yeah, now you can use the very swanky, the very classy goblin. You got a Spider-Man, I got a goblin. It makes sense. Things make sense. There we go. There we go. It's coming in super nice with the darker shade. Yeah. Well, you see, and then you know what you do. Here, I'll show you. Because they're alcohol markers, right? So, if we don't always have to use a colorless blender. If you, this is your flat. So this is what is already on him, and this is what we're darkening him with. Oh, hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Doug. And my alerts are still my alerts are still pretty lame too. I appreciate the love. Hype train now. Jeez. So look, I'll show you. It's really, really easy. If you just want to blend it, it just depends on what you're doing, right? So like, let's go up. Maybe like right here. I'll show you. So it's looking darker with this color. You just pull it out pull it out with the flat that's already on him. And it looks dark right now, but it's gonna lighten up. It's just drying. And so we just basically just kind of smudges it out a little bit and we get a little bit more of a blended effect. And so that's what we're trying to do. Making it hard to focus, people, but thank you. Dang, who do we got here?
I ordered 200 hand.
Doug, you got Wolf. Wolf, hey, what's up, Namor? Biscuit, you got Sitterlin, Wolt, Higa, Crixus, you got Crixus and Adam. You got lots of fools. Go get the markers, I need them, dude. Donut's getting in on the action. You just want to get some of these, like, where is it? Some of these, like, you just want to get some of these, like, fancy hype train emotes, don't you? Yeah, thank you for that, Donuts. You got Nix? I don't think I've seen Die in here in a long time. Yeah, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Although for you that was a long time ago. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yeah, Inktober, like I said, Inktober slayed my my gray tones, and so I don't have as many gray tones for this guy. So we're gonna be putting that towards some nice new gray tones. Thank you for that, man. It was Wolf. You better give a big fat thank you to Doug for that. Doug hitting you with that hype train love, man. Yeah, you're good, Wolf. I know you're trying to reach platinum. I know you're trying to reach platinum. The Flame Swordsman, yeah. It was fun to do. Oh yeah, and one more thing too, Biscuit. I think you were wondering how long it took me. I had to think about it for a second because literally I inked him in September, and then I had Inktober, and then I colored him in 1 day. So I'd probably place it as like maybe 2.5 days of work on this guy. I hope I wasn't breaking the prompt rules by like taking more than 1 day for an artwork. Yeah, thank you for all the love, people. It's making me feel very happy, very like this is all worth it. So I recognize that shit. It was Doug. Doug's the one that hit you with the hype train, man. Yeah. Well, we also did I don't know if you know Wind Up Magician. We drew Wind Up Magician here too. I don't know if I posted that in your Discord. I like drawing the older Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's get a little bit more of this stuff. For the hype train, people. It's just so chill. It's just so comfortable, chill in here. The acid travel. Yeah, dude, there's just something about the old art, and I said this too, where it looks a little bit, I don't want to say unfinished, but it just looks a little bit like janky. But that just makes it more punk to me personally, you know? It just makes it more attractive, actually. Like all the new Yu-Gi-Oh art, it's so clean and so polished and just so fully realized. It's like it's just not as you know, like fast and loose and dirty as that old stuff. And that's kind of nice in its own unique way, I think. So that old art definitely has something the new stuff ain't got, dude. my own personal philosophy on that. Let's do a freaking celebration shot for all the love that we're getting on a Sunday night. Last night of November, people. All right, hype train's over. Yeah, they're just wonky, and it's like some of the anatomy and proportion is just like, it's strange. I had to look at that acid trap hole a few times actually, like, this doesn't look right, but you know, I dig it. What did everyone get? What did everyone get? Let's see. We got a yeah, it's a little cat. Little cat. Stream myself as I'm like, hey, nice, Doug. If I'm still up, I'll try to tune in, but duty calls early in the morning tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I'll still be hanging out in the Discord posting shit. Thanks for sticking around, Doug. I appreciate that, man. Baby dragon. This, yeah, biscuit. Anime girl waifu. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Doug's pretty cool. He has a really deep voice, and he was the number 3 Giga Chad at some point. The number 3 Giga Chad. He sounds like he's like, hey Spider, thank you for showing up. I really like that you're here. I'm just playing some finals. I usually don't like playing guns. I don't like playing guns. I usually am melee. I'm just playing some finals. I'm glad you're here. I got a nice pump in at the gym today. I'm eating some halibut and some smoked salmon later. Very high in protein. I'm eating some fresh caught Alaskan cod dipped in peanut butter for the highest possible protein intake. But I hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, I know, right? No, you know what? We love you, Doug. I'm not making fun of you, but you just got that. You got that such a deep. You got that bass voice, Chad bass voice, right? 11111. Okay, good. Okay, we're back. We back to like a celebration. Celebrate some good times. Oh, Angela, hello. Where am I? Here I am. Hello, how are you doing? How was your stream? For those who don't know, I'm Sp1der. I stream comic art here on Twitch. Me and Angela are best friends. But no, she does some sick art, and if you want to share, go for it. If you got a raid and run, I completely understand that too. I appreciate it. Appreciate the raid. Yeah, what's up? Magical Cutie, hello, welcome in. Hey, X is here. What up, man? X-Man. Oh, Wolt's here too? Nice. Hey, Magical Cutie, watch out. Teeked up double D. Thank you for getting that shout out in there. Not following her. Gonna drop a follow, Biscuit art. Oh, it's etc. Yeah, X. Man, I must have missed your last stream, X. I tried to tune in, man, but what were you working on, Angela? We're doing everyone's favorite Star Wars character right now. I'll show you real quick. He's not Bucky O'Hare. He's Jackson. I'm Michael Jackson, just Jackson. From Star Wars. So working on traditional art. We're doing Copic markers on a 9x12 sheet of, 70-pound Bristol paper right now. And it's going along. We got the inks done on this one quite a while ago. We're just finally getting around to coloring stuff. Cosplaying as Spider-Girl. Oh, sick. Yeah, we do love Spider-Man here. And if you don't love Spider-Man, you can also Green Goblin, right? Ladies, I'm a Green Goblin, right? Am I right, ladies? No, I'm joking. What version of Spider-Girl was it? I'm curious. Is it the May Parker Spider-Girl, or is it like the more like Spider-Gwen, Spider-Girl, or which version of it? I'm kind of wondering. It's not Bucky O'Hare. This is a Star Wars. I know, that's like kind of the common misconception. 9x12. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like the perfect size. I'm usually fooling around on 11x14, but I do all my like simple contained stuff on 9x12s. Hey, thanks, X. My vibe. The May Parker one. Ooh, nice. You mean the best one? The best Spider-Girl? The best one? If you don't know Biscuit, did we give a shout out to Biscuit? Hold on, let me shout out Biscuit real quick, because he forced me to do this. Hold on. Not the rabbit, I hope I spelled your name right. You don't want one. Too bad.
Tasty Trades.
Oh, what? Oh, hold on.
Makes futures markets your arena. Built for the bold, not the bored.
No, he didn't force me to do this one. He forced me to do this one.
Click. From micro contracts to major ideas.
He forced me to do this one. And by force, I mean finally get it done. This one has also been kind of like sitting for a while. Just get in there. What do we do? This one's also 9x12 Copic markers, 50-pound Bristol, but you can see the background. We actually got a little bit of airbrush action in there. We didn't do the airbrushing on stream. We don't do airbrush on stream. Logistically, it's too much of a mess. Okay, I have to wait an hour before. Oh, okay, you got shit. Cool. Yeah, sword prompt, yeah. Samurai bucking hair, yeah. Wolt, weren't you streaming? You were streaming yesterday or today? It says I already shot you out an hour ago, so. There, oh, no, there it is, Okay, good. Doodling the taco. Hey, I'm all for it. Anytime you get to draw food is kind of welcome. Food can be kind of tricky to draw. Stunning. Oh, magical cutie. You don't gotta say that. You don't gotta say. Thank you. Oh, whoa. What did you do, Whoa? What did you do, man? I saw you did the ice giant the other day. That was pretty sick. Talented. What? Me? Dang, Walt. What are you doing, man? We just got done dropping gift subs a little bit ago, but thank you, man. Who'd you hit? You got Tony Valencia, Puppet 2, ADHD Lion, and Miguel. Oh, you were doing the ice giant. Okay, nice. I saw that one on Instagram, I think, and it was looking pretty sick. I love all the shadows that you did, man. It's like I almost think you got kind of like almost like a minimalist style approach to your shadows, and it's very attractive, You got your placement down on pat, and I like that. Like when I do shadows, it's so different. It's okay. See, like I can sometimes over ink my work, and then I'll just get carried away with hatching and stuff like that kind of shit. Hatching and more hatching. No, it's fun. It's fun to do. So that's what we did for Biscuit. Kind of did that one for Biscuit. He had sword prom night, so we did that one. Thank you for those gift subs, Wool. I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that, but much love. Get a shout out for Wolt real quick. He's another fellow friend here on the kind of niche category of kind of traditional art, traditional art on Twitch. My shout outs going. Getting there. Okay. There we go. The Yu-Gi-Oh piece. Walt's like, you're welcome, everyone. Fine-tune the minimal shadows. Yeah. You're getting it. You're hella getting it. No, hey Angela, you're good. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for checking out the work. We just in here chilling. Like honestly, everyone's been buttering like way too everyone's been like buttering each other up and being way too positive in here. So get out. No, I'm joking. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for showing up, and I'll try to catch your next stream hopefully sometime soon. But much love, and thank you again. I know everyone's being so nice tonight. Not like we're being, mean most nights, but everyone's being extra nice tonight. Like something's in the water. We're being really nice to each other. Usually Sp1der is just such a, he's such a cad, Anyway. All the butter, yeah. We sometimes my chat gets a little like butter. They start buttering. No, magical cutie, you're good. Bringing the Grinch emos. Yeah, yeah. You legend. Yeah, that's what I said when he showed up here too, Wool. I was like, man, I feel like I gotta call you a legend now that you showed up. But yeah, Wolt, if you gotta get out of here, I totally understand. You know, you haven't seen the last of Sp1der. I'll be tuning in, man. Dropping artwork in the Discord and shit like that. Hey, good night, Angela. Thank you for showing up, Sp1der Girl. You don't see any. See that, like, saying that there's no negative things to say. That's almost like a positive thing to say. It's a positive thing, right? It's more positivity. It kind of loses some of its objective power, doesn't it? I'm using my moss. Okay, good. Uno reverse. Biscuit's still here doodling the taco food, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that one. Like, it honestly, I think it would be a little too easy to just draw someone like a cool character holding a taco. So I'm trying to think, is there like a different like subject that I could select that's a little bit more like creative and like less like, I guess, on the nose? Kind of a tricky one. Definitely an out there kind of prompt. I wasn't around when they selected that one, so I can do it. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna submit something for taco, but that's just kind of a curveball for a prompt, right? But we got a few curveball prompts for Inktober, didn't we, Biscuit? All right. Crystal, you have to be positive. Ooh, a pretty name. Draw taco related stuff. Yeah, I don't know what that one's gonna be. But anyway, cheers, people. Thank you for all the love. Yeah. Beauty. For January, or was that supposed to be this month or like December? No. You said that it was supposed to be for December. Well, Magical Girl, you came over from Angela's stream. What was it? What was Angela working on? I know she said she was doing the Sp1der Girl cosplay, but what was she working on? For December's, yeah. Like, honestly, I think the one that I think I disliked the most for Inktober was probably, I think it was Trunk. Trunk was the one that kind of like, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Like, and then I ended up drawing what I drew and I ended up liking it. So it's kind of funny how that works out. Yeah, we didn't get art tag. No art tags. X, yeah, you know what's up, man. I drew, see, like, that's the thing. It's like, there were people drawing trees, elephants, and mimics. And it was like, really, like, one of those three was kind of like your only, like, choice, unless you wanted to do, like, a car trunk. So I was just thinking, like, man, like, just, I don't feel like drawing any of those things. Like, I just didn't. And then I ended up drawing the mimic, like, kind of like a cartoon style mimic. I ended up really liking it. So, kind of silly how that worked out. Oh, you're sewing, so you're multitasking. I get it. A fish girl, huh? Fish girl. I'm gonna have to tune in and see what she was fooling around with. For trunk? Yeah, trunk, dude. Trunk. I was actually just looking at my Inktober earlier today. Let's get our... probably this one right here. Kind of blend some of this out. Yeah, let's blend some of this out real quick. I like how Bolt thought this was Bucky O'Hare. It's like the common misconception with the character. With vanilla stuff, absolutely, dude. Like, the other one that I think I might have, like, hated just as much, if not more, was Deer. Because I thought, like, it's just so on the nose. Like, I really could not think of anything else to do for Deer but literally just draw a deer. So I ended up doing that, and it was just kind of a nice exercise, really. It was just an exercise to work at basically animal and like fur texturing. So I took it on as kind of like its own challenge in that regard. I wanted to draw something, you know, like cool, like character art or something, but I just had to draw animal deer, and it ended up not being that bad. But I like to be like what you said, X, which is a little bit more clever with my selection. See, because one of the, like, I guess one of the ideas that I had with Inktober was that selection kind of became its own form of art, right? And so I was mainly sticking around video games, comic books, anime, just like regular like nerd culture type stuff. So doing Deer took me out of all that and put me right into just like animal drawing, basically, from like real life or like semi-realistic, right? So it took me out of my element, and for that, it's good. Same thing with Trunk. Like, I didn't have like a specific character for Trunk, so I kind of like was grudging at it for a while. But then when I got the work done, I actually ended up enjoying it. Because with Inktober, like you could, if you, especially if you were like doing like what Biscuit was doing, which is literally just drawing it day of, you could just draw something that's easy, right? Like you could just take it at face value. But I wanted to try and be a little bit sneaky and a little bit clever with, you know, what my picks were. And so that kind of became its own kind of like artistic composition, in my own opinion. And so when I was dissuaded from that that kind of mentality, I got a little bit like frustrated. But Inktober worked out. Inktober worked out. I think we're gonna need a little bit more of. I think he has a little bit of. I'm gonna say gray inside of his. Gray. Actually, you know what it is? It's yellow. Let's add some yellow. I think that's what he's missing. Oh yeah, you do trunks. Yeah, nice, nice. For Blast. Yeah, Blast. Yeah. That one was also a little bit tricky. Like I think the intention was to try and literally draw like an explosion, which drawing an explosion is hard. It can be hard. It can be difficult, and I think the challenge therein was trying to render something like that. But I ended up drawing character art. So yellow. Let's do some yellows. Let's whip it out. A deer in the headlights. Yeah, deer. Dang, star. See, and like that, etc. With the dinosaur in the tar pit, like that's a little bit more like that bridge of how you got there with the prompt and then the product that you made, like that is a little bit more interesting to me than just drawing a star, right? So I like that idea more. And that's what I'm talking about with this like this composition and this like selection as being like an art form when I was talking about Inktober. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do some yellow here, a little bit in the hair. Hey Wolf, you got song request on, man. Well, what do you got for me this time? What do you got? Actually, you know what? I think the yellow doesn't look that bad at all. I don't think the yellow looks that bad. I think we have to be a little bit picky about where we place it, but I don't think it looks that bad. I think we might have to blend some of it out, but I think we're good. Oh, that would have been a good one, Biscuit. Oh man, the deer in Evil Dead. Yeah, that would have been a good one. Biscuit, some of the days, bro. Some of the days in Inktober, like they needed to be like easier on you, which is something I learned while I was doing Inktober. Like you have to pick and choose some days that are going to be a little bit easier on you if you're trying to get it done every day, because that's what it turned into for me. And then there were like I had to I planned ahead what I was going to pick. You did it day of, so you didn't have that luxury. I think that yellow looks a lot better with the blending out. A rocket from about 20 years ago. I got you, Wolf. I got you, man. Whatever. Hey, there you go, Axe. Yeah. You're literally hijacking the prompt when you're changing it from coat to coat. Literally one of the prompts was coat. Are you for reals, man? Coat? I don't know. I don't think I was there for that year. Coat? Mm. Mm-mm. Trying to use the power of my color theory to add a little bit of this yellow in here to make it a little bit more pleasing to the eye.
Black TV's been showing some major.
Okay, let's get that song in here real quick. Mm. Oh, it's a short song. Okay, I gotcha, X. I gotcha. Little Einstein. I know Little Einsteins. I've seen it in passing. Yeah. I think that yellow does punch him up a little bit. Let's go over to this ear over here. Yeah, I think this song is one of those ones you'd have to put on loop or listen on like the slowed version, you know. It says there is a slowed version. Oh, dang. Which, by the way, speaking of OCs, Biscuit and X, you know, since they're in here too, man. Biscuit, do you have any OCs? And X, do you have any original characters, man? I'm wondering. I like when my people making original characters. Nice yellow streak in there. Yeah. Replay that one. Okay, let's use the tip of the ear. It's a ruse. Yeah, I want to see like what some of this, some of your like original stuff is, man. We got cooking. I love talking OC business with my peeps, you know. 2018, he needs a name. Oh yeah, name him. X, name him. Christen him. Credit card Craig. Hey Adam, what up, fool? Yeah, Biscuit's still in here. Yeah. He was getting a little crazy with the butter earlier, so you got hit with the hype train, Adam. We're in here just chilling. Hope you're doing well. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I think I got you, Biscuit. I keep things kind of close to the chest. I like sharing, but it can be a little bit freaky sometimes. Yeah, Biscuit, I'll do that, Yeah. Getting the Christmas rewards already, huh? Well, I wish both of you see, because like that's the thing, like doing streaming and doing like fan art, like that's all fine and good, but it does take you away from doing OC and like original creator-owned stuff. Which isn't to say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make buckets of money off it. No, that's not what I'm saying. But even just exercising that, I think is very, very important, and it's valuable to me anyway. So I wish you both luck in all the OCs and original stuff y'all is making up. That green's coming in. We'll keep the cheek light because there's a little bit of a highlight there. And we'll keep that ridge on the eyebrow kind of light. Head is looking basically done at this point. Let's color in the... You know what? We'll give him like a little bit of a kind of a yellowing or a browning on his teeth. Just like a really, really light one. Big rabbit teeth. Let's see what we got. Oh, this one will work good. Really light color. Just very, very lightly. Yeah, there we go. Just very, very simple. Nose looks like it's kind of maybe like a classic animal style nose. It's going to be kind of like almost wet and shiny, but we'll keep it probably like a dark mauve. Let's see if we can find one. I think we might layer a purple with a brown. Oh, really? I want to see Craig now. I want to see Craig. Because like what I do, I used to do this, try to do this every Friday, was I would draw my community's OCs just because I love when they come up with their own characters, and I just like, you know, creating this lore and existing in this this original artistic community. And so if you got an OC, I'll probably have to add you to the list, man. I got a list. I got literally have a list with all my peeps and all their OCs they making. Want to share more. Go back so focus on crafting. Yeah, yeah, magical cutie. Yeah. Yeah, being online can be a little bit wary. I can't keep it contained all the time. I did like a little bit here and there. Like I have shown my OC off on stream before. Let's see. Yeah, royalty. Biscuit, you want a royalty for that one? That's him. Credit card. Big giant gold tooth right here. Big giant gold tooth. Who is that? That's OC? Now I'm wondering, like, what does the rest of his body look like? Like, what's his story? You see, I'm already coming up with like, what is the possible lore? I like it. He looks kind of like punk style art, you know, like with the bloodshot eyes. I dig that art style. I actually used to practice a lot more of it. Yeah, the gold tooth. He looks like he could be like a sleazy, like I don't know, businessman or something. Yeah, lose yourself for a month. I know that's part of the that's another thing, is like settling down on like a committed look for an OC. Because you could be there like eternally, constantly like shifting how it looks. That can be a challenge in and of itself. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, the purple, dark purple. Try to keep a little highlight on the nose. And we'll add a little bit of brown. Not as dark as it needs to be, so we'll go back in with this one. I think that's the color we want. We want him right there. Yeah, you know what? He kind of makes me almost think of that also, like the kind of 90s like gross out era where like there was so much cockamamie humor that was centered on like boogers and farts and all manner of whatnot, stuff like that. Really popular in and around like mid-late 90s time. There was in a bunch of kids cartoons and everything. Kind of like a Looney Tunes style, but just like very, I don't want to say it. It's Looney Tunes, but just kind of like on crack, you know, just. I know there's a good way to describe that. It almost makes me think of that style stuff too, which I don't know if that was your intention, but I like it. I like that as I'm thinking about it, it's already taking on an identity. More and more. See, this is what I was pestering Wolt about. The same thing. And like everyone in Wolt's chat was like, yeah, where's your OCs, Wolt? I remember that. Oh shoot, what? Biscuit? Biscuit, what? Still? What is up with you? What has gotten into you tonight, Biscuit? Damn. Mega Babies show.
I used to lack confidence until I shopped for a used car with
Oh, it's cars. Okay. The slime era, yeah. Morgan, X got a freaking X got a sub. Angela, Magical Cutie did. Wow, thank you, man. Starting this new month off here on the right vibes. Very, very kind. I might have to ruminate on that. Yeah, Biscuit out here with the butter again. Thank you for that, man. You really don't gotta appreciate that. How's the taco coming along? Oh, man. Oh, this is what I was. Eyes will go yellow. They look yellow, so we'll be with a little bit of brown. Sketch is okay. If you want to share. Getting a very early jump on taco prompt. Shoot, now we gotta work on the frickin'. Now I gotta work on this red orange vest. Let's see what we got. Okay, I want your kid, man. What is it? Is that the taco character? Is that a taco character? Huh. It looks like you're using tiny baby paper. How big is your paper? Dang. I can't. I cannot decipher. It looks like a, I don't know, it's like some kind of like some kind of mascot character, I don't know. Inktober sketchbook size. Yeah, that's what we do here. This is a good one. No, bro, you gotta use like the big old ridiculous freaking 11 by 14 like giant big boy size paper, right? You gotta use freaking huge 14 by 17 paper. What's wrong with you? Tiny little baby paper. Huge, humongous sized paper. This is my hand. I don't have humongous hands. Giant big boy paper. Huge paper. That's what we play around with. Huge paper. You're drawing Swamp Thing. He needs to be as big as your hand. You know? See, here's an OC. Here's this OC we did freaking like a year ago. He's made out of corn. Just a corn man. Just a corn man. He's just a corn man. And you know what? My chat, they pissed me off. So I had to do another one. I had to draw another corn. So I drew female corn style. Female corn style. We call her Corn Cutie. She kind of remains in limbo though. Kind of remains in limbo. I didn't like 100%. I didn't 100% finish, but. And then like down here, someone, I can't remember who, had a an idea for like a little, like a companion character. So we were gonna make like a little popcorn dog and call him Popcorn. And we were gonna put him right here. And I thought, oh man, that's a sick idea. So Corn Man and Corn Cutie. And you know what? Maybe I'll redraw her. But see, it's like, that's just OC, that's just like run of the mill, like you get bored and just start making OC. That's like what that shit was. It's fun though. It's fun. There's all kinds of nutty stuff. Like you remember, you know this shit. This is the old stuff, man. Lady Corn. Corn starting exactly, man. Yeah. Think of all the corn puns. The sun, yeah. You're going in for some deep lore with that one, Biscuit. My OCs, yeah, right, man. My 12 by 16 self-portrait for Jerry's. Oh, okay, for Jerry's self-portrait contest. 12 by 16, that's still pretty big. Still big boy paper you're using there, Axe. See, like I don't got like a whole lot of other OCs that just like creeping around in this drawing board, this drawing pad. And see, like that's another thing. Like I've been streaming long enough. Like it's just time to get some. I've exhausted the equipment. It's time to get some new equipment, man. Running out of equipment, running out of paper, killing my markers. You know, time to re-up on some material, man. It's an old one. A wolf, yeah. Maybe we will do Corn Cutie again for another stream here soon. Maybe we'll just like, I don't know. I was thinking like, does she need like sunglasses and like more rock and roll? We'll figure something out for her. You know, we'll figure something out. See like this. This is OC, but not mine. This is for community night. So just literally drawing someone else's character, but I wanted to do it. You know, I want to draw something that has never been drawn before. Spend on markers. Yeah, markers can get up there in the price range. For sure. It's fun to do, but boy, are they expensive, yeah. Joe, Immortan Joe. Yeah, that one took up the whole freaking page, dude. What, this one? Yeah, I don't think this one's anywhere, man. I called this one Immortan. Yeah. You're good, X. You're good. I call this one... I didn't really know what to call it because I literally just sat down and it was a Monday, so I just called it Magic Monday. So we got Dark Magician Girl, Orko, and this is a big picture, right? This is we playing around on big boy paper. Orko, and we got I did a Doctor Strange over here in the corner, doing the old like. What is it, like the finger trick?
With Thrivent, your personal finances start with you, but their impact can reach even...
I don't think this one's like posted anywhere. Let's listen to... Homie in the middle. Biscuit, I think I've heard you say that on your stream exactly. Like just be the better version of yesterday's self. Something like that. But I totally I gotcha. Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magi Girl, Orko, and Doctor Strange. It's an old one. This one a minute ago. She's kind of cute. I tried to make her like a little bit cute looking. Like the kind of like round, kind of like almost kind of Barbie looking proportions, I guess. And Doctor Strange, I try to make him look a little bit more like deep eyed, maybe a little cavernous. Anyway, old stuff, man. Dungeon Defenders? Dungeon Defenders. Nah, X. Orko? From He-Man. Dungeon Defenders. That almost sounds like, oh, man, what's that called? That old school arcade game, man. It's not Tower of Draga. Man, it's something. You remember that one, Wolf? You remember? Yeah. I'm gonna hydrate myself on some Sprite. Good times. Now I'm curious what game it is, X. Like the moonshine? Yeah, I know. That's kind of what it looks like, but that's not what it is. Another old one we did. You know what was fun about this one? This is all the like star backgrounds that we got to do. All the star backgrounds. Man, I went crazy. I went crazy with the freaking hatching again. Dude, Adam Strange. All inspiring. Wow. I need to get into more digital art, which is kind of like my like year-end goal at this point. Definitely need to do more digital art. It's just there's a lot to learn. I'm still learning digital art. Stuck. Uh-oh. Wolf remembers that one. It's old. Fun to do. Huge. The Biscuit, you need this size. You need to go this big with all your drawings, man. X, I know, man. No, I know. Some more He-Man art. Yeah, there we go. I'm using CSP. I'm using CSP. It's good. I like it. I like it. See, I think one of the things with digital styles, you can get carried away very easily, and I think for some artists that might even be a little damning, just because of how we work, right? But if you're giving us the opportunity to control Z, or to like basically make infinite layers to make it so that it's like perfect, then that can be a little bit time consuming and maybe a little bit kind of damaging in its own way. Because I did not get to this like skill level by control Zing all my stuff. It's just different. It's different. The lore is the lore. I said that, Wolf. Which program are you using? What program are you using, Wolf? I think you're just fooling around with like pencil and paper right now. This one did. This one we did a while ago on stream. This one's our most recent on stream for this drawing pad. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Alright, so let me see. I'll go for a little bit longer, but I'm going to start wrapping it up here anyway, people. Just because it's getting about that time for me. I see there's only 2 more papers left in here. I know we can at least get the flats done on the orange. Flats don't take that long. I did see it. It's looking good. I can't decipher it. I don't know this character, but it's looking good so far, man. Also, tiny paper. Using tiny paper. I know it's getting late. We'll just do a little bit more and then I'll call it good. And this one should be pretty easy. No, we'll go here. Wolf, what are you working on right now? Are you still working on OC stuff right now? Hey, Biscuit, thank you for showing up and, you know, hanging out, dropping all those gift subs, and just being good company and talking. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it, man. You're one of those OGs, I think. You try to get some good food in you and get some good rest, man. Oh yeah, also, Biscuit, I already know you're in here. Let me get the Discord link for Magical Cutie and X if y'all want to get into the Discord. Brother from another dude with some attitude, eh? Okay, right here. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty humble Discord. It's not as big as Biscuits. Or even Angela's, I'm going to assume, but it's a nice place to hang out. I post, you know, most of my art when I'm streaming. I'll post my art in there. Okay, let's see. Still got that open. Here, this is also going to be orange. I know it looks yellow right now, but that's just the flat. Just a biscuit. With your trademark humility. You're good, man. You put the work in, you grind. You got this fat community that loves you. I like seeing your hard work pay off. That's all I'm saying. Oh, nice wolf. Nice. How's that coming along? Is it coming along swimmingly? We used to have a couple more writers hanging out here on stream. Can we flat that out with maybe? No, let's just do it once. Oh yeah, that looks good. A nice red orange. Oh yeah. That like almost macaroni color really helps it orange out a little bit more. Orange out. My coloring theory is not as strong as my line theory, but it's like very slowly getting like a little tiny bit better the more I keep doing it. Same with the airbrush too. It's basically that old adage, you know, where, you know, practice makes perfect, or it gets easier as you keep doing it, you know, that kind of stuff. It's true, it's true. Okay, let's go up to the arm. And it looks like it's even more of like in the reference right there. Like it's a little bit more of a tomato. So we'll come back in and we'll give it like a wash with a little bit of a deeper red for some of the darker parts of the costume. Right now this red orange I think is where he needs to be sitting at. And we'll leave like a little bit of highlights here and there. Just like that. And let me see. Okay, that's good enough for now. We'll do this arm. I think we'll just do this arm right here, and then we'll call it good. What's wrong, Wolf? What are you talking about? What am I lying about? Hey, Magical Cutie, I'm right behind you. I am getting hungry. It's getting late. So it's time for Sp1der to sign off until next time, I think. Thank you for showing up, Magical Cutie. Sharing. I hope you get far, if not complete, with your sewing project. I'm assuming it's probably maybe a stocking of some sort for Christmas time. But I hope everything is going well with that and it's coming out exactly the way that you need it to. Alright. Yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting there. Ooh, kind of freaky looking. Kind of freaky. Alright, anyway. Ooh, Disney villain. Can you tell me which one it is? I do like my Disney villains. I just drew the evil queen for Inktober. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I was just saying I think we'll call it here just because I hate to raid and dash, but I think this is a good time to just stop. So anyway, Donuts, thank you for modding. Magical Cutie, thank you for showing up. Wolf, thank you for showing up. X-Men man, thank you for showing up. Biscuit, of course, thank you for all the love. Walt, thank you as well. Let me see who else I got. We got a couple people here. Biscuit. All right. 1-1. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I love drawing with y'all. Last day of November. Last day of November. Everyone have a beautiful start to your December. We'll be back here again sometime soon. We're going to finish this one up and keep working on stuff. Strike while the iron is color. Probably more coloring. I love y'all. You have a good evening, okay? Yeah, Magical Cutie. I'll go check that out. You have a good one. I love y'all. Do the things that make you feel like yourself. Coming into December, Christmas time, end of the year. So let's finish strong, everyone. Catch you on the next one.